Hey, everybody. Man made entirely of chores here. We still have chores to do, but we're going to make forward progress today. We are. We're going to probably not get all the way to metastable quasi-crystal. We're definitely going to get through the first part of big beacons and utility science and so forth. So what do we got going on? More copper throughput. Oh, I know what that is. Check xenogenic cells. Okay, let's do that. What's the situation with xenogenic cells? Well, we are going full speed here. That's good. And this is 5 bones for 45 xenogenics. Oh, we're really low on the actual pipeline for them. It's amazing to me that this is fully in stock. We should probably start uplifting cotton guts just to do something with them. All right, and this is going. But it's probably not going enough because of, the stem cells are being used and the xenogenic cells are being used. Are we still overflowing on lard? That is a question. Let's take a look. How are we doing here? We should actually evaluate this later. That's a lot of skin now. I wonder if I should set up a skin-based xenogenic cell system. Which takes skin not with preference. The opposite of with preference. Waits for it to be in stock. Anyway, this is still building up. We're going to address xenogenic cells later because ultimately they come from animal bits. And the animal bits are still warming up here. Yeah, these aren't going because of lack of speakers. Speakers are just now arriving. Maybe tomorrow we'll be able to judge fully the balance of meat mass on the bins. Don't we have another? Oh, fixed blood vent. More blood vent. So yeah, this is all filled up. We have to wait until that system comes into equilibrium before we can truly determine what the most efficient waste is. Oh, and here, look at this. That thing I thought was going to be a problem turned out to be a problem. There we go. Now we're on both sides. It even looks quasi-intentional. Actually, we're going to do more than that. We're going to blue this entire line. This is all blue, right? Yeah, this is all blue. Let's get rid of all of this. Speed and space, friends. This is going all the way straight into right over there, right? Yeah. Okay, we're not going far. What to do after the blue belt, I don't know. Is it enough to do this? Should I go to this knot right here? This is probably enough. That should be able to handle the entire mass coming through. And if not, I don't know what's next. Now we have to ask the question whether or not we have done enough. So, this is not pumping at absolute full speed. That's pretty good. Keep in mind we've also lost arthropod blood venting. I can't see it as being a problem for a while, but eventually, one day it will be. Looks like everything is flowing here except on the fish oil. Why isn't... Oh, nice. Here, let's just go right into it. We need this. We can research it. Start it now. And then we'll start working on this probably today, honestly. We need the parametric oscillator. A lot of other... We need a full, an actual stream of intelligent unit, which we don't have right now. Like, we don't have nearly enough of that going. I should probably take a look at that, right? Is there any way I can increase this a little more? I mean, it looks like a full belt. Here, let's just pretend it's not. Let's see if this will help just a little bit. Because then we have a full blue belt coming on top of that, and there's times when that's going to be needed. I suppose it has to. If we have a blue belt here and a blue belt here, a blue belt there will be required in order to fill the gaps completely. Oh, now it's hitching? Oh, no. No, friends. You are not allowed to hitch. This needs to be used with preference everywhere here. We're going to even enforce that with even more Rube Goldberg logic. This was always part of the plan, of course. You understand. Input priority from this side, please. You see where I'm going with this. This will be the used line no matter where it comes from. This probably deserves this, even though it's not, you know, real. Maybe I shouldn't be forking off right here. It should be forked off right there. That probably makes a lot more sense. And then it doesn't matter which side it goes on, because it's used with preference regardless. This makes sense? This real? So long as it's free-flowing, I don't really care the result, what the actual results are. We use this first. Amazing we have waste blood now. And then the waste fish oil is... That's always been a distant dream. This probably explains why we have so much skin nowadays. Don't we have another blood processing area down here? A secondary vent, which I completely forgot about. Oh, right here. Alright, so you're very weak compared to the other one. Let me see. Do we have blue atomizers here? Right there. We have 13 of them. We have one. We need 14 of them. Oh, we have some in our inventory. Okay, yeah, we're going to upgrade this, and then we're going to... Well, the bad part is I'm going to have to get the... Taking this much ore out by whale is a bad plan. So maybe I just do that for the plan's simplicity. Strikes me as a bad idea. But I've already saturated one ore line. Come on, where's the atomizer? It's right around here, right? Yeah. So now I have 2 stacks. Good. Maybe I should try to change blood into some other kind of resource. Can't we change it into like acetic acid now? That would be ideal. Hold on a second. Let's reevaluate. Here, cut it out. Oh, okay. Never mind. Blood can go into... You just make chlorine. That's always needed. Like, this is probably... Yeah, better than iron ore, especially for this facility. I think we're probably going to switch to this, right? Anything else? Anything, just straight to urea? That could be done. Yeah, we're going to try this. There we go. Only I just clicked on the wrong thing. Chlorine. Blood to chlorine. So switch it up, friends. We're going to leave this whale here just in case. And obviously I have to hook this up. I'm not really doing this right, am I? There. That is correct. And there shall be chlorine forevermore. Okay, so this is waste chlorine. Well, no. It can be treated as primary production chlorine. And we want to get it into this line. Yeah, this line right here. It's by creosote processing, which isn't complaining right now, and I'm not going to look at it specifically so it doesn't have the opportunity to complain. Oh. It's going to be less easy than I thought. Anyway, we have enormous appetite for chlorine, so this should work under every circumstance, maybe, as it gets harder and harder to route through. Okay. How far south do I have to go? We're at crylic acid. We're at Aeroflot. Now through the old sulfuric maker. The layers of oil. Oh, we can't get through here. We have to scooch over. Oh, we can't do that either. We have to scooch over up here. Can do. And we have a party line of waste fuels getting vented. That's nice. It's good that it works. And we can't get through here. Wait a second. Aren't we a little too far south? Oh yeah, we've gone too far. So pick it up. Go back. Then... oh, right up there. Way too far. At least the factory gets to be fractionally tidier. Alright, so right here. Right by the disco line. Right there. There. And it doesn't line up at all. Congrats. Good job. There we go. Now that is... more blood disposal. And now we want more blood disposal. I guess right here, and we do just a 5-2, 2 speed modules, and that's still too much, right? Like a lot too much. Here, let's use a level 5, a level 3 rather. Yeah, that's alright. Now you're eating near 50 blood a second each. Oh, what's going on here? You're in range of... oh, I see. Well, these guys probably are burning lots and lots of... alright, these guys are doing fine. These guys are doing the opposite of fine. But they're going quite fast. So... I don't think this is needed anymore. It's just straight unneeded. Because we have the other sulfuric maker. And we're going to do this. And we're going to do this, right? 5-2. They're using half fuel. They're going 50% faster. We're pretty efficient. We're making a lot of chlorine. This is good. Okay, so let's go back and review. And then briefly we'll poke our head up to the... ah, good. This is running at full speed now. And are we struggling? Doesn't look like we're falling below. But let's check up at the blood fountain area. right here. Ah, good. It's completely cleared out. And we have a overflowing meat line right there. And this is getting better. Are we all going? No, we still need more speakers. It's still ramping up here because of just needing speaker deliveries. We probably need like 2, maybe even 3 more just to fill the area, but it's slowly coming online. We can see that. Okay, we're gonna withhold all further judgment on this until later. We're gonna see it build up here at digestion and then make decision. Oh, we didn't hit the button. Oh no. Oh no, terrible amount of time. Full minutes lost. All right, get through this. We'll get this next episode, and then we will set this as our next major goal. All right, so skin is actually backing up. That's good. All right, everything's good. What did I just do? Blood vent, more blood vent. More acetic acid now. So let's go look at that. I'm not sure what exactly the problem is there, but here we are with acetic acid. Okay, problem number 1 is you could be even more prodded. So we need a whole bank of meth reactors. And you're not involved with this. Where's the methanol come from? Yeah, we can squeeze even more out. So let's just go do that. And are we full up on methanol? Looks like it. All right. So we need a whole lot of methanol reactors. I think we're going to have... Okay, I think we need 2 full stacks. So that means we should come to the stacks right there. So grab you and grab you. Oh, that grabbed 20? Oh, what is this? Oh, you're not right. She is not, in fact, right. You need a methanol reactor as a filter. Okay, noted. I don't know why I have so many of these in my inventory, but I do. It's going to give me enough room to run, I guess. Kind of feel like this could pretty easily just morph into chore day again, but I'm not going to let it. I am just going to surge forward at some point. So we're going to do the top line first, just for visibility. And whip. And these are making 150 acetic acid a second. And these are making half that. And these are using just a little more material. So, good. I am glad. This is the kind of buff I was looking for. There. Now you're having trouble getting rid of it? That's optimistic. Well, this is at least fully pressurized now. And can go faster. How much are we making? Oh, this guy's not being sued. Okay, these guys are making 3 each. 3.5 each. So 3.5 each times 8. That's like... This is like near 30 overall. 30 a second. Which is impressive for something that's only made 1 at a time. Alright, we're going to leave this. Sponge problem, check Zogna. Okay. I want to say, of all the things made by the factory, Zogna bacteria is one of my least favorites. It has caused so many problems over the hours. Here, this is for you. And it's made so little. So what's this? We are having trouble with petri dishes. Okay. Alright, I guess. I guess we have to investigate that now, and that's leading to a lack of Zogna. It's just so fussy. So incredibly fussy. Oh, and this guy's waiting here too. So we have no lamps and no petri dishes. And the lamp maker is a copper problem, right? So if I just leave that alone, it might be fine, maybe? Alright, that's fine. The lamp maker is down here, though. Yes, we are waiting on lamps. And yes, we are waiting on copper, but we have a copper task here. Need more copper throughput. So I should perhaps pay attention to that first. Yeah, we're out of lamps and we're barely... Okay, so just... Zogna is a second order problem. Need more lamp. But we'll check on petri dishes right now. Let's just take a look. Petri dish. Petri dish. Why are we low? Why are we low? Why aren't we at full petri dish production? Why isn't this going at all? I have so many questions. Did we not have the empty petri dishes? Ah, yes. We did not have empty petri dishes. So now you must fill cargo, and these exist. And I guess that's... Let's take a look at empty petri. Do we have a problem on this end? And I'm just seeing... I'm not catching it? Do we have glass? We have glass. Okay, we are full up on empty petri dishes. Empty petri dishes are not the problem. At least they're not directly the problem. So these guys are cooking. They weren't cooking when I was first here. Are we just running out of... Okay, so this guy is periodically running out of seaweed. This is just how it's going to be here. It needs a direct seaweed line, and for this era of the base, that is not happening. So, suffering it is, I suppose. Where do you get them? Here, maybe we should have one whale that just tries to get it from local. Maybe this helps out a little bit. You go to the plant stack, which is right there, and you just get that seaweed. Fill your cargo, come here, empty cargo. That's your life. Maybe that makes this a little better. But we have two other petri dish makers over here, which are very... Well, you're not going at all either. Why? Do we not have slaked lime? Do we not have fertilizer? Do we not have iron ore? No, we have all of these things in great abundance. Explain yourself. Why are you not going? No carbon dioxide. Okay. Okay. That's fixable. That is a clear, identifiable issue which can be directly addressed. Okay, we need more CO2. And our CO2 generator is way up here. And we haven't looked at it in a while, and that's good. As it should mean there's a lot of room for improvement now. Our CO2 generator is right... No, we're too low now. This is going, the bees are being busy. Wasn't it right around here? Someone explain to me how my base is laid out. Where did I put the grand CO2 generator? Well, it has to be right. Oh, I built around it. I'm used to it being the top of the factory, and it is not anymore. Alright, so obvious ways to improve are obvious. And this has no problems. This could be upgraded to make more logs. So let's do that. Let's go get more. Oh, and we can upgrade these guys. Yeah. So we need 2 fastwood forestries. 3... Why 3? That's a really good question. Why 3? And then a whole bunch of compost plants. So 2 fast woods, 3 wood procs, 4... Do we have all these on us already? Here, let's just ask that question, right? So I don't have to remember because it already exists. Alright, I don't have those. So we have the composters, and we need a whole bunch of Lovecraft furnaces. So let's increase CO2 production. No problem, right? Where's my recycling bin? Actually, that's a really good question. Where is the recycling bin? Why can I find nothing? Take that, take that. Recycle, recycle. Recycle. We have a lot of red belt on us. So what were these things I was supposed to get that were in my head mere seconds ago? 2 fast woods, 3 wood procs. Kinda hungry. What should I do about that? I should definitely go take care of that. Where are wood processors stored? 1, 2, 3. And we also get saw blades. And we also get trees. So I need 2 of those. And then trees. I like this. I like upgrading things. I like how I have all the preparation in place in order to have the buildings I need. And I like how they have... Oh, and I didn't get a bunch of Lovecraft furnaces. I like maintenance like this. I'm going to be, I'm going to say something like, I will be sad when it is over. But it's not. I'll also be glad of a break. I probably have to put them down by hand because of, there. No, wait, you got them? Yeah, you got them. Good. And so better saw blades. Oh, it goes from 42% prod to 90%. Oh, how did that feel so good? Why do I have... Oh, I didn't grab enough. Feels so good to upgrade like that. It's almost worth the entire run. Almost. Almost. There you go. 90% prod. Wonderful. And these guys are now at the point where it's hard to output. And we also need better trees. So let's go handle that part of it. By picking up from the tree farm. Which is right here. Wonderful. Science going, no problem. Don't pay attention to that shameful dip. It was resting time. I was resting. Oh, logs are full up. That's probably because we don't have enough petri dishes, so I should read nothing into that. But remember, I built around everything. All right, trees. There. Oh, doesn't this cause a second order problem? We need 2 of these a second. Oh, and we have not enough. All right, so we do have these in our inventory, thankfully. So those go a little faster. And now those can keep that supplied. Now, how much moss do you need? That's kind of just not enough moss. And this is where I stop carrying. I don't want to upgrade those. It's so close to being correct. And I guess these are overproducing. So yes, it'll be fine. Yeah, it'll be fine because these are overproducing seedlings. And so these, if they go a little slow, then they'll probably be in line with it. It's fine. You see, look, it's fine. It was always fine. What I need now is to blue this entire system. I would love to be able to see what I'm doing. Absolutely be thrilled if I could see this. I have no idea what's going on. Pretty sure I'm just bluing feed lines right now. Sure, right? Go nuts. It probably matters, right? Why am I hearing bad cadence? This doesn't matter. And all you guys, all throughout here, all get blued. Alright, next. We are now producing carbon dioxide to our fullest ability. So now we upgrade that ability. So I can go another 300 hours without thinking about this. There. Mega prod, not really mega speed. Can we do better? Yes, we can definitely do better. We must be efficient with our biomass after all. 4? Okay, excellent. Alright, so we should be making, pressurizing. That's on its face good. Let's take a look. Carbon dioxide. And we have been able to peak up to 1.3 million a minute. So we added like 50% on top of this. It was already making a ton. Alright, good. So the great CO2 supplier shall supply CO2 greatly. So now the question is, why is this a 0? Why are you a big 0? Why are you a big fat 0? We're gonna try to figure that out. What is wrong with this line? I don't even know if I'm following it the right way. All I know is we definitely have supply. A big flabby 0. Why is that? Where is the green pump? Where is it? Is there like a big waste gate somewhere that is, you know, like an array of 5 different green pumps attempting to trying to cover for the fact I don't want to put in a proper major pump? Alright, good. This is all CO2 consumers, right? CO2 consumer, that's great. This line is still dry. Why is this? Explain yourself to me. This way, that way. Keep going. Why am I getting so intensely hungry? So here we have a meeting. So we are pumping here as hard as we can almost, and it is not enough. Oh. Oh, are we have maxed out this pump right here. Is this the point? Oh, no, we have to separate the types. Because there's waste CO2 and then there's primary production CO2, and we have to keep those separate. So clip. And you go. Are you? No, you are just pumping as hard as you can. So now you get a buddy. Alright, so that now pumps out as hard as it can. And there's a question of whether or not that's supplying enough or not. Okay, so we should be at max production CO2 right now. Carbon dioxide. We're only at about 100. There's probably another pump on the way here I have to see to. Because these guys are making over 1,000 each. They can't vent. So yeah, this entire system looks like we need a double pump next. When 12,000 units a second simply is not enough. Okay, follow, follow, follow. And this has to be hitting a... No way. No, I was going like, it's not going through that valve. It's not. It's going through this pump. This pump is the bottleneck. Alright, let's go fix that. This pump right here, I wish I could see it better. You are going as hard as you can. You are getting your information from there. And you're getting your input from there. There you go. Pumping hard as we can. Now it's filling up slowly. We can follow this all the way here. See, this was neat, wasn't it? Now finally these guys are going at half speed. I wonder why. Okay, good. I can already feel that this is Chores Day again. All right, so what made this happen? We were on Zogna, right? And then we determined that Zogna needed more petri dishes. Petri dishes needed more seaweed. Seaweed was carbon dioxide throughput. And that's how we made it here today. Look at this. Look at all this traffic. So let's go check and see if we've accomplished our goal. Always a good thing to pay attention to. And yes, this is full up. Yes, full seaweed line. Yes, petri dishes are going to start being made again. It's probably going to take a little while to ramp up. So we're just going to put that on hold for a moment. I don't see a bunch of guys waiting to drop here. Makes me feel bad. But, yeah. Alright, so we also need more lamp. So let's observe. But this is at the other side of a copper problem. Here, let's go just tackle the copper throughput problem. It's the same problem we were having with glass, only now we're having with copper. Alright, so we have this exquisitely timed machine up here that is pouring down all this stuff directly into copper 4. And then copper 4 gets stolen sometimes. And that's this entire machine up here shutting off. So what I need to do is I need to speed this block, and this block, with the idea of overstuffing this line right here, so that when this gets stolen, we can recharge very quickly, and copper production is constant throughout that. This is a logical, coherent goal. Maybe. Alright, so what I want to do is we're going to put in 4s, I think. We're going to overcharge you with 4s. And that's going to be 4 speed mods. Yeah, and that's going to hit these guys. And it doubles their speed-ish. So this is how we do it. Like so. And we're gonna, it's inevitable we're gonna get stuff in our inventory. So do not fight it. Oh, and that's just wrong. Simply wrong. Okay, these guys will go faster, but they don't have their supply. That will come from up here. Each one of these is, of course, 128 megawatts. Power's fine, right? Sure. She'll be fine. Not a problem. I guess I decided I'm gonna do beacons on the outside here. Good. Good. And then we just keep heading north. Kind of wish I'd done this in the center, but whatever. It's fine. Of course it's fine. It's the factory. And we love the factory. And because we love the factory is fine. This entire edifice supported purely, solely on the power of positive thinking. Oh, we can't get those without double stuffing these guys. We need more beacons too. Soon to be obsolete beacons. So, I guess we do the best we can when we can, huh? Alright, so where was I? I was trying to find a proper place for these. However, it's difficult to see because if I go here, it doubles these guys. I don't see how I can reach in like that otherwise. Like right here, easy. Absolutely intuitive. This, more difficult. Oh, if I go way up, I just miss them. Nice. Okay. Okay, good. That was planned. Absolutely was planned. 100%. So right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. And welcome to Turbo Land. Copper. I guess that's your name. Take that, and you need that. Yeah, you can see how these are overstuffed now. Maybe I'll have to do something specifically about that layer. Here, that's for you. And these things output that. Okay, good. Good. So, I don't need these anymore, right? The basic loaders, do I ask for them anywhere? The answer kind of looks like no. I should get rid of those. So let's observe the system. Oh, so now we don't have enough copper. Oh. Well, doesn't that put a crimp in our plans? We might need more copper. Alright, that's the next stop. And we import copper from... where? I honestly don't know. It's from a long way away. I know that I know that is true. Do we even use big mines for this? I mean, copper is just surface mined with water. So, have I been so foolish as to just say, I don't need big mines for this? Oh. Yeah, it's exactly what I did. Okay. Alright, and this is just going to mine out. Do we have any copper big mines? Does it require a fluid? I don't... Okay, there's one right over there. Okay, they keep getting used for, other things then, right? Okay, so yeah. So I'll have to find another copper patch sooner rather than later. Oh, that's wrecked. I can get down there. I can get right there. I could begin to suffer. Oh, this is going to be an actual problem, isn't it? Like, I'm going to have the longest longest belts ever. Is this a copper line going in? No. Oh. This is going to be a problem. Oh. Okay. So, like, this is the best we got, and this is not great. And this is already being pulled on. Copper's going to have to be brought from a long way away. Maybe I can gather all this up and make something with it. Copper patches are small. Why is that? Yeah. Maybe I'll have to go retrieve this, specifically that. Maybe I should do that soon. It'll kind of extend the life of everything. Wish there was another one right in here, but this is the starting area, so they won't spawn. Yeah, this is rough. We're going to have to take from here and from here. All right, let's not borrow problems from the future, right? We have more copper throughput. We did that thing. That thing that was on the sheet, we did it. God, I don't want to look at more NaOH. And the point here, the entire point, now that we're eating every unit of copper ever. Oh, this is backing up. I wonder why this is slow. Do we not have enough? Have we missed any? It don't look like it. Oh, it's all the way down here too. Are you at least jammed on the output or something? No. I wonder why this is so particularly slow. Does it reflux and I'm not taking into account of that? Oh, we're having trouble getting rid of stone. Okay, that's also not really what I want to see. Anyway, let's take a look at... what's this? Oh, these guys need to be mega prodded. Or mega sped. No, wait. It can't get rid of the material. Oh, this just needs a faster belt. And you probably need to be sped. No, these guys are sped. These guys aren't, but... Here, I'll patch that over. Here, feel better. Are we still having trouble venting? We are, because they're not stacking very well. Well, that's a problem. They don't stack the rejects. They're completely unstacked. It just throws it out on the belt, and that's unacceptable for numerous reasons. Maybe we can make it work, though. So can we get rid of it now? Okay, yes, now we can actually get rid of it. Okay, so maybe this was a copper problem. Because now these guys have to go. How much are we producing here? All these guys produce 7 rejects a second. I think that's rejects, right? Yeah, low-grade copper rejects. 7 times 6 times 5. So 7 times 30. 350 a second. And we are eating nowhere close to that. And we can't get... Okay, so this entire system needs to be readjusted. Thankfully, we have a little space here. I don't think it's going to be enough, but it's a little space. So what we want to do is 1, 2, 3. Do we have room we can back this up a little bit? Because then we can rework this a little bit. And that's right in the wrong spot, isn't it? Alright, just suffer. Alright, so we need 2 outs. We want to block that in. So one of the outs is copper grade 4. And the other out is low grade copper. So we're just going to rework this a little bit. This is chores day again, isn't it? Can you feel it? Can you feel the chores? That has to go right there. And note me trying not to clip this line. Trying not to ruin everything. Difficulty impossible. And then, can you just be moved up by 1? Can you be moved up by 1? No. Can you and you be moved up by 1? Yes. We have left ourselves just enough space. This is, of course, a phenomenon of raw skill. Not at all luck. We shouldn't think about how we're clipping beacon space in there. That's not real. That's not a real problem. It's not a concern for anyone. We should just focus on the problem in front of us, right? I don't think I clipped anything. This doesn't really mean anything here. We're using power lines. Because I'm very space constrained at the moment. Alright, that's a complete mess. This is a big problem. These guys need to come down. Why are you misaligned? Why are you like you? Why don't you be like someone else? It would be so very helpful if you were someone else right now. Alright, so low-grade rejects. Again, really harsh language being employed here. And then dumping that there. Okay, so now we no longer have a logistic bottleneck here. It's still an open question if these need to be sped more. Let's do a little math. We should probably just assume the worst. Just assume that we need even more. Alright, yeah, I'll try not to clip that. Yes, I'll do a pipe audit after this. And yes, we're just gonna... There. If necessary, I'll come back with blue buildings, so don't cross me. Alright, so how many of these are these eating? 25 a pop times 10. That's not enough. That really isn't. Okay, it's 6.7. 6.7 times 6 times 5. Oh, that's only 200. I got it wrong. I guess I rounded up a bit too much. 6 times 5. Okay, it's only 200. Now we can actually process all the rejects. Okay. Now it is finally enough. So this will not be a bottleneck. And at the end, we should be able to test and see if low-grade copper... No, if copper 4 is being produced in greater amounts. And this is now flowing through. And this is no longer a bottleneck, probably because we don't have enough ore. That's probably not actually a happy thing that we're seeing right here. We'll be able to measure our success in a moment. Actually, this is going to increase production just all the time, even without these being stolen. Apparently we had holes. Huh. Copper solution. Huh. What happened here? This is probably where the theft happened. At least that's what I'm going to believe. Huh. Alright, so now this is free flowing. We should be able to get a true read on copper grade 4. Okay, like that. And it's, yes, there is a significant leap here. Now we're at like 6,000 a second. Oh, and it was far down there. This is a substantial leap. And the entire goal is to saturate lines faster, but it doesn't even look like that's going to happen because all of this is being consumed. There was some bottleneck here. Huh. It's really curious. Anyway, we gotta continue with this here. There we go. I don't need power. Power means nothing to me. Save me turbines. Alright, and that's all going down to the smelters. And then these guys should be running as hard as they can. We're getting hopefully we're getting ahead right now. I see all of these running. It's good. And we should be getting a backup of copper, maybe? Yeah, and this is the actual battery right here. So, if necessary, I can upgrade these to the next level. To Mark 3s. And maybe that will help with the copper problem. Why aren't you... Oh, no, there's another problem, friends. And we had a stone problem. Yeah, there's no way we're getting to anything with chores today. Look at this. We're a half hour in. Just embrace the chores, right? All right, so borax and stone. First off, stone. What is going on here? Why is this line not going better? We have plenty of vent right here. However, we are having trouble exporting on this on the top of this line. How do we address this problem? I actually don't know. Okay, so we do it the simple way. We have a problem, yes? We turn it blue. We have no problem then, yes? Oh, it's good. It's strategy is what it is. I wonder if I'm about to... No, I'm not going to explode from stone. I explode from red belt, though. Okay, good. Then we're going all the way to the end. Good. 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 I don't really understand the purpose of this, but I upgrade it anyway. Such as the way of the factory. Understanding is not required for resolution. There we go. A full blue belt on this wing right here. So you should be moving faster. And by dint of moving faster, you should be actually draining out. Hopefully. This is like it's having real problems. Do I need to put a true balancer right here? To take advantage of both sides of the belt? There you go. That might help with the south a little bit. I don't know if I've done good or bad here. Oh, that's definitely something that needed to be done, though. Oh, all of this was not really effective. See, these guys are adding no more. Like, is this just kimberlite somewhere? Here, you should be output priority to the other side. Because nothing gets put on this belt pad. This is like an off-ramp. This is where it's supposed to go. And in fact, there should probably be a way that everything gets balanced on either side. I could probably hook something up, but I kind of don't want to. Not don't want to. Keep in mind that what I actually am trying to say here is I'm too lazy to expend the thought at the moment. That's a different sort of situation. I hope you all forgive me. I don't know what I'm looking at here. But I do know that this is now free-flowing. And that has to be good, right? Okay, I choose to believe this is good. Now what was the other problem we had? Borax. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, friends. Not enough borax. Where's this guy coming from? This guy wants the borax. Where's the borax coming from? Lots of places. Don't we have our main borax wash down here now? Yes, this is true. So do we need more throughput on here? Just have one guy taking borax directly to the drop? Kind of looks like that's exactly what is needed. So here's the drop. That could be either one of those whales. It also could be an indication we need more borax in general. Where's this line coming from? I don't really believe in this line. Yeah, we kind of need just more in general. So we need more outputs. Ah, look at that. A sign of great failure. And like that. And then we just need more. Simply more. Probably 2 of these, actually. I want you to go to main borax. And that is right here. And unfortunately is quite far away. I want you to fill your cargo. I just want you to come straight here. We need so much of it. And then, even more than that, I'm going to give you a buddy. There you go. Go and do that thing. This will hopefully get more in. And I might need to blue at least the first part of this belt until after the iron area, after the first drop off. And we'll go all the way to the second drop off. That's copper. That's our current source of pain. Wait, why aren't we... Oh, it's taking it off of the iron ore line. So that explains that. And that's just not needed. Okay, so that's fine. That's all the blue we need. So is this better? Are we now virtuous people? There, and that's emptying faster, but I've now just put 2 whales in. Here we got to put this on our list. Monitor borax. I might have to increase production down at the washing area. I probably should have a muddy sludge destroying area down here. This produces so much. It can be sped more. Yeah, there's plenty of production. There's plenty of slack in the system. I'm just going to assume that's okay. All right, so are we actually producing more molten copper? I know we just fiddle. This is terrible. No, this is we have no borax. Okay, so that's another problem. So we're not able to really close out many of these things, are we? Yeah, it's kind of a problem. Is blood falling? Here, let's go look at blood one more time. Chorcock. How are we doing here? Are we reaching maximum carnage? Oh no, we're having trouble venting blood again. So this kind of says the other blood vent we established is full up on chlorine. No. We just do not have enough blood disposal. Simple as. Oh. That's something, isn't it? So blood can go to... How do we get rid of lots and lots and lots of blood? Strange how this is a problem now. We can make zinc ore probably on the spot. I mean, this is probably what we're going to do. Put in a bank of zinc atomizers, and then this is how we get zinc ore now. We biomine for it. I could reduce efficiency on blood meal. We can be getting this out of urea. We can get urea from it instead of from wastewater. The wastewater is so efficient. And it's doing just fine. There's no problems here. Though I could always just make more. Alright, where's zinc? Right here. And do we have zinc ore problems? No, we barely even use zinc ore. Yeah, it's just barely used at all. It's so far backed up. Okay, so zinc is never going to be a good consumer of blood. Because zinc is just not needed that much. It's so efficient. Can I speed these guys up a little more? Doesn't look like it. Guess we also have to use it for urea. Not really thrilled about that. Am thrilled about the full stacked belt of iron ore coming off here, just extending the life of everything. I wish I could use this to get copper out of. Get tin. Ah, well. So just overwhelmed by blood. Waves of blood causing massive internal trauma. Khorne is pleased. I am in fact Khorne's strongest warrior. Here, I didn't ever do that check I said I was going to do. You continue, you continue, you continue. No north-souths. Good, I didn't ruin anything. So it's just urea time, I suppose? Just to have another use for it? Do we have a concept of waste urea? We do. I guess we're using it, huh? Alright, so... Right here, question mark? Yeah, right here. Sure. We need an out. That is simply a aerial outpost. Then we need banks and banks of atomizers. And you are going to be blood to urea. Now, a bad thing is I'm going to have to draw a waste blood line up here. Oh, and that's going to have to come all the way from the blood vent. It's going to have to come all the way up and then over. But I guess... there's nothing for it, huh? This eats a lot of... Oh, and we're going to have to bring fuel in. Oh. That hurts. Is there a way to do this by any other consumer? We're doing it right there. Looks like the answer is going to be no there. Alright. Alright, so this is a problem. We gotta go get more atomizers. So, okay. We're gonna have to bring in another... It's just gonna be a normal caravan. And we're gonna ask this guy to come right now. So, Mr. Dino. You get to be dinosaur hungry. You get to go get food. And then you get to go all the way down to briquettes, which are right there. I want you to fill your cargo. I want you to come here and empty your cargo. This is a sign what we're doing is not blessed by wisdom. Well, what can I say? Very little about what's going on in this factory is so. Take that and take that. I think that's just one short of what we need. But we'll see. Alright, so all you guys come over. Oh no, we're going to be fine. So not that guy though. And then you're going to be urea out, right? So like so. And then we will have transport like so. And we will take you like so. And then we have fuel line in, can you believe it, like so. That's kind of sad. All right, pick all this up. No, pick this up. You move. I don't move. You move. Okay. And then just chunk them on. Should be no problem whatsoever, right? Here, these are for you. Every last one. Okay. Yeah, every last one of you is getting this. And then we'll also do a light speed. Like a 2.5 with the level 3 efficiency mod. Something like that. There. That's good. That works. And then in, but also pipes. Then I will go get you your blood. Don't worry. I can't say I've done nothing today. In fact, I think I've done quite a lot. However, it is not forward progress. And that stings. Not sure what to do about these feelings that this is evoking. Like that. Bam, bam. And then we need a whale, which we don't have. We have to go get a whale. And we have to go get blood. Alright, first blood. Okay, first whale and then blood. It's both. Get some whales. Get rid of all this. And then after that, go find the blood overflow line, which is right here-ish. Where is the blood? I do not see the blood. Oh, right here. Here is the blood. Huh. And we're just using this, huh? This is a problem. We're going to get rid of this right now. This is a bad plan, friends. And you're just going to flow completely out for a brief second. And then whenever this is... dropped it. You pump whenever that is greater than that much. How about that? Wait, why is blood not causing a problem right now? Why is that? Explain this to me. Oh, does this come periodically? Or does it come whenever there is a speaker delivery, which comes closer to filling this up to max speed. And so there's a little spike. Or maybe someone picked up a whole lot of blood meal. Well, this is getting closer and closer to finished. We need one more speaker delivery. And then we can start making downstream decisions. Just imagine the barbecue, friends. Barbecue forever. Alright, we have to take this line north. Because we need to pretend that we didn't just waste the last 15 minutes. Maybe, how's stone doing? I mean, it looks like it's free-flowing on all inputs. So I choose to believe... Oh, I've been avoiding going through here. And we're going to continue avoiding going through there. We're going to go around. We do not route pipes through city center. That is barbarous. It is not the way of our people. Then we're lined up with one more block. Then we just go north as hard as we can. I choose to go north here. Why this line? Why not this line? Did I choose wisely? Now we will find out. Now is the hour of knowing. I did not choose wisely. Fail fast. That's our motto. Make sure we understand whether or not we are in a good position first. There. Now this is perfectly fine. And we'll take this bloodline all the way to the top. Maybe after this, I'll just close my eyes and do one thing in order to claim that I've done something. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We're done with... We're momentarily done with chores after this. We're going to do one... Oh. Big sad. We will do one thing. Like so, and like so. And then here. Actually, I have to take a bit of a break. I'll be right back. Everyone stay here. And back. That was unfortunate. But nothing really to do about it. Good to see that logs are here. I probably said that before I left, didn't I? It's still true. It's still fine. And unfortunately, there's no way to get through here, huh? I have to come all the way over here and slide through right there. Oh, blood is now... Oh, it's probably being pumped up. I worry about that pump taking all the blood. The blood is meant to be shared. The blood cannot be consumed by any single... Why is this offending me? The blood is not meant to be consumed by any single process. The blood is meant to be shared with all. The blood must be shared with all. All will partake of the blood. All will partake of the blood. I'm going to have the best cult someday. It's going to be great. Apparently I've ruined things. Okay, got it. You know what? You can come down here. You're better off here, I think. There you go. Is this guy still not here? No, he's on his way. Anytime now. Here is blood, comma, the. Then all you need is power. Then, oh, this guy needs to be in position to take this weight. It's not really waste urea because there's other vents for it too. I suppose not having a conclusive must destroy vent does render all vents not really worthy of the name. But at the same time, all right, there we go. You're eating another 50 blood a second. Are we just going to assume that this is going to be okay? Yeah, I think that's the exact plan. All right, so let's review. Let's review the blood situation. The entire bloody situation. How's it going? Right there. And we're pretty high up right now. Just sending little splashes in. So we're not overflowing, and that is good. Now the question is, are we getting blood all over the other vent mechanisms? Yes, this has all the blood it could want. So no, the pump isn't taking away all the blood. All the blood is used in concert. This makes not a lot of chlorine, but any chlorine is good chlorine. And if we go look here, it's just crashing straight out into to iron ore. That is good. Alright, so this is all just vent. This is the most elaborate vent in the entire factory. Easily. Alright. Do I need more pickup? Looks like I do. There we go. Pick up, everybody. Everybody picks up. Alright, just mesmerized by these arms, huh? That's where I am today. Alright, that's probably fine. Now let's take a look at production. That is healthy production right there. And we are not overflowing on blood, and that's good. And is everyone kicked into gear? Sure, looks like it. Everything's going full power. All hail the blood god. Blood. Blood. So we used to get by on a measly 100k blood units a minute. Now here we are with near double that. We can be proud of ourselves. We can be proud of the world that we have made. Is this full? It's kind of sort of full. So we are full up on lard, and we're actually venting skin. What a strange world we now live in. We have excess of absolutely everything. So that's good. Probably it's the lard that is the most important to get rid of. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go get 6 incubators. Which we probably can't. Well, maybe we can find here. Incubators times 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thank you. Here, let's go get rid of these saw blades while it is. That job is flashing into my mind. Here, this is for you too. Thank you. And let's set up another xenogenic cell maker that eats more lard. Everything else has really solid uses, but lard, no. Why am I way up here? Oh, I guess we're full up on xenos. That's a problem that for another day. We're not going to think about that. Oh, what I want to do... Oh, I need to get a Mark III power plant. Okay, fine. We'll go get that as well. Then... I can't remember. Was I just going to do something to say I've done something? I think that's really what I'm going to do. Yeah. And then after that, I'll do more chores. I'm completely lost, and I'm just running around. Every time I have to hold a key down for more than 2 seconds, I just go brainless. It's just be-doo-deep. Not here. I am not here. Okay. So we got that. And this will not produce an astonishing amount of xenogenic cells. But it'll be about what we took away. And that should be good enough, maybe. I don't know. We're very much in the maybe, I don't know phase of this run. It's going to eat a lot of oxygen, isn't it? Should probably consider that before doing this. But oxygen is cheap, right? Or we behave as if oxygen is cheap. Is there a difference? You're... Why is this slightly different? Because look, the... Oh, no, it just looks slightly different. Okay. It is not slightly different. I am slightly different. This is going to do all sorts of things when it comes to beacons. Alright, we will make this work. It will be fine. What we need is not bones. Actually, let's take a look at bones. Are we actually filling up on... No, all the bones are being taken. That's good. We need to get rid of lard. Undeniable. Oh, we also have to get rid of guts? For real? Oh, guts is also experiencing enormous difficulties. Well, I asked for it, right? And these guys are full up. Ugh. Really? This is it? This is our actual problem? And these guys are sped, too. Maybe we should be eating guts. Guts. Maybe we should be making multiples of these. The problem is we'll have to have a waste guts bin at the end. This is much better than lard. We may have caused ourselves a problem. This is... We are now have bountiful quantities of everything. And we are miserable. The problem is guts are useful. Very, very useful. I think I should probably speed this up. That will help move guts. Here, you're just gonna be lard. This guy's just lard. And if I have to do something else, I will. So, you are going to go and be whale hungry. And you are going, and you're just picking up a wad of lard. That's your job. The lard picker-upper. Fill cargo. No, you're gonna... Static condition. Lard... greater than 6,000. You're gonna fill cargo and don't wait. Then you come here, and then you empty that cargo. And that's it. That's you. Alright, so how now... Brown cow. Do I make this go the fastest? Alright, so... This is 17 megawatts. You're clearly missing something. What we're missing is this guy. Okay, so you go right here. Right? Okay, now you're at 8 megawatts and all these guys are much lower. So good. Oh, you need to heat up. Here, burn these. How do we get in and out? So this comes out here. Yeah, it's feeling like more and more just chores day. I don't wanna. I wanna build something new. I wanna make progress. I don't want to be the same man time and time again. I want to grow and change. Stop looking at me like that, Slanesh. But I suppose that's more of a Zeech thing. Zeech knows I don't like him. Alright, so all these have to come out and just like that and like that. Okay, good. And this is probably almost certainly 100% maybe not going to be the last thing. I don't know what this is doing. I'm not paid enough to inquire as to what that's doing. Alright, so we're going to go speed up some guts digestion. Specifically, the bit where they go and they make... how many Atomizer Mark IIs do you think we have? We got 5 in our inventory. Let's go look. We're just demanding more and more and more of these things. And there's only 6 over there. That's not enough to make an impact. And we'll spam this. That's what we probably should have done before. Oh, we're out. Oh, there's Mark IIIs down here. Oh, no, these are all Mark IIIs. Oh, we gotta go get the rest of them. This was halfway upgrade already. This is the brilliance of rapidly lowering standards. This is still nowhere near running. I guess what we need from this is more control unit, and control unit needs more intelligent unit. Here, let's take a look. Yeah, they don't get built very often. And that's all the problem that I'm working on right now, so I should just let it go. Close my eyes and just keep building factory. Don't think. Thinking will not show me the way to the truth. The truth must be known immediately. Atomizer? 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 Oh, right over there. I probably ran by it 3 times. Give me that and that. And we will just speed up guts consumption. Well, it's really transmutation to chlorine, and chlorine is its own problem, so... once upon a time, I was wishing for an issue like this. Anyway, who wants to be upgraded? There, and we are fully upgraded. You are going to be the most efficient people ever. You're not going? Oh, why aren't you going? Explain yourself. Is chlorine full up? Oh no. So we're treating this kind of as primary production. Which I guess makes sense. Does make sense. Are we at least not using tholins for this right now? No, tholins are still going. This should not be happening. If... this is less than 12k. Alright, we have to investigate this. This is not right. So this line is having problems. Oh, is this going straight into the guts line? We're almost there. Yeah, just goes straight... okay, this should not be. Tholins production should not be doing this. It should be tying in right here. Or right up there, not right here. Okay, so that's a mistake of intent. And what we need is to only turn this guy on. Where are you? Pump. I should audit the other one too. This is only turned on when chlorine is less than 12,000. Right now it is not, so you are not turned on. This wants that to be up higher, so okay. Here, I want to double check that. I do not trust that thing I just did. So we have this line right now, which is not fully pressurized still, which represents this primary production line.
right here, which is now full, and this is stopped. And this will fill this up to, I guess you should go 20,000. And then that will rapidly fill up. Now if we go look at other chlorine, imagine, just imagine being so rich in chlorine that I'm forced to choose between chlorine makers. Imagine being that rich. Give to me this. And I think our goal is to make a 5-2 Speedy Boy. I guess put you right there, and these guys just get left out. Oh, not you. Alright, so all of this is now eating a lot more guts a second. Substantially more, and that is good. And it is all going to a good purpose, which is chlorine. And it's using briquettes appropriately for the energy draw, which I guess is okay. We could make it go faster. I think this is about as good as we get for right now, though. And this should be primary chlorine generator, because it's working with a waste product. Meanwhile, over here we are full up on acetic. That's wonderful. These guys need to be sped. Why is this guy off center? Someone explain this to me. Why was such a thing allowed to happen? 5-2. Oh, there's already one? Oh, there is. Okay, so that's a bit of an issue, isn't it? It's a 2-4, a 5-3. Well, these guys need to go faster. This isn't eating enough guts. Oh, actually, let's take a look. No, not even. We are now drowning in skin. It is safe to say we have solved that problem. Here, we're doing another thing too. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you another thing. You. We're gonna get the rich crud out of here. That guy's trying to drop even more in and he can't. That is a sorry state. Okay, I want a dinosaur. Look how I've caused myself problems with my overproduction. I could just turn half of it off. That's probably the responsible thing to do. And then it's there for me next time I need it as I drop the food. Why am I having trouble with this? All right, you go here and you wait. I guess 10 minutes. No, that wasn't 10 minutes. That's 10 minutes. Then you fill cargo, don't wait. And then you got to go to the south. So I got to deploy that in the south. One moment. One moment. Right here. We need one more of you here. There. Now we find that dino. Where are you? I need you to then come here and empty cargo. Do this forever. And then right here, we just dump everything no matter what it is. Do we have chore cocks? Ooh, no, we gotta not do that. Why don't we need intelligent unit. That's right. There we go. And this will put rich biocrud from digestion in here. And I'm not making anything new today. The episode's almost over. Ah, that's sad. Let's go take care of our current crisis. I think I'm just going to turn off a whole block of meat. Now we have finally built up to full power, and it is truly horrifying what we have made. Guts is flowing again. Oh, we're holding up all right. I wonder what happened. I don't know, and I don't have to know. Oh God, look at all the swarms. All right, so things are provisionally okay. We're going to have to check back in repeatedly, but things are provisionally all right at the moment. This was a big one. Making sure that this chlorine was used first. Speeding it up wasn't bad either. And I suppose we get copper from here, and I should be proud of this, right? We're going to need more copper, right? Here you go, there's copper, right? I probably should be taking all these guts directly to, instead of having a digestive system here, I probably should have done an inverse wet market. No, like, it flows up here into the main wet market, and then this block was supposed to be the overflow wet market, and then that gets taken wherever. Like, it'll be shipped directly to the mining stack, the refining stack, and then it'll get turned into ore there, and it'll be more efficient. Alright, I don't know what's going on. Notepad, what do you say? We've just done xenogenic cells. I'm assuming everything's fine there. Is this running? Are you going? Yes, we're all making xenogenic cells. Everybody is super xenogenic. Except these guys, they're not sped appropriately. Let's go fix that. I'm just going to say this is okay. And it will remain okay until such a time where I see a problem. Oh, none of this works. You have to go next door, friend. I guess that doesn't work either, does it? You're not in range? What kind of barbarous area is this? How is this a problem? I just took this guy. There we go. Those are making 11. They're all making 11. Okay, good. Everything is fine. Do you hear me? Everything is fine. Let's take a look at xenogenic cells. Xenogenic cells are... This was their peak. We took that away. And they're getting used as soon as they get made. Do they have any other use but pluripotent stem cells? No. And we're just using this cheap recipe because that's really expensive. And that's really, really expensive. Yeah, the calmodulin binding mutant peptide is not a trivial contribution. Oh, we have GTA. Now this guy won't arrive. Oh. Maybe we need more of these. I don't know. We're leaving this alone for right now. Is this in stock? Yes. For once, that is in stock. Alright. So we're going to do an inspection. Here. We did xenogenic cells. Here. I guess we monitor borax now. As once again, we get sucked into only maintaining factory. Well, more is definitely coming. And if we go look at the drop-off here. Oh, okay, it's backed up. All right, borax is fine now. We had this jump up, and now it's fine. Okay, so borax is done. Let's look at molten copper. This was nice. Did we peg out and now we're just at use? We're full up? I would absolutely love a world where we're full up on molten copper. Yes, we are completely full up. Okay, so great success there. And we look at lamp. And it's hard to say whether or not we're still at a lamp deficit. Now we still need lamps. Lamp. Show me. So this is current production. I guess this indicates I need more transport. And it fills up eventually. And then we have slack production. I could even put the Mark IIIs right here and go even faster. Well, if we need more lamps, go do it, right? We need 4 glassworks. Then I'm going to say lamp was mostly copper. We're going to do 4 glassworks and another whale. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the plan. And we'll say that problem is now solved. Maybe. Right, you're making 15 lamps a second. You are now making 22 lamps a second. It's not really much of a boost, is it? There, now you're making 25 lamps a second at slightly increased power draw. I think that's fine, though. Alright, so give me another whale. We need another lamp deliverer. Okay, you, my friend, are to deliver the lamp. Go. I'm just going to say lamp is done now. Okay, if lamp is done, we go up the chain 1 and we look at Zogna. Specifically this Zogna. And it's not going. Well, it's kind of going. It looks like it just arrived, actually. That guy's coming. He's almost there. That guy's coming. It's almost there. So this, we can't go any further than this node. We cannot erase any further. We will look at sponges, though. Maybe sponges will show the way. Sponges are not showing the way. No, they are not. Zogna is not full up. Zogna is arriving periodically, but that's about all that can be said of it. There's more coming. Lots more coming, actually. Let's take a look. Zogna bacteria. Okay, so this is good. Compared to where it was. Maybe this is now solid. Let's check petri dishes. See if they're properly in stock. Where are you? Petri dishes. No, they're right here. They are in stock and overflowing, so that's good. So this is Zogna just fixing itself. That guy's waiting to drop. And that's good. It's just throwing them out there and they're getting used. Zogna just annoys me. It's so much material for so little payoff. Simply annoying. Oh, and we're full up on Zogna. Alright, so we're going to say Zogna is now done. Leaving only as the topmost node sponge problem. And I will dare to look. I will dare to allow my gaze to fall on sodium hydroxide. We have plenty of transport here. Oh, and it's full up. Alright, I accept the win. Now, this is kind of a transient sort of win, because these guys are waiting to load. Here, let's pay more attention to what we're looking at. Is anyone trying to unload? No. It is a precarious balance, but it is a balance. Oh, this guy's trying to drop now. Okay, never mind. NaOH now done. Okay. Are we actually making Megamoos? Because we're making, we have the finger fusion proteins now. And that was one of our concerns from way back in the way back. And then it stopped? Oh, because it's built wrong. Yay! Alright, that's great. Can we get better moo? No. We have in fact we're trying to make Ultra Moos. That's right. We are skipping directly to the end of the moo chain. From beginning to end at all one blow. From alpha directly to omega. And we messed it up because this guy is not banned from taking barrels. Thank you. Thank you, Moo Maker. Surely you are a herald of the savior of your entire species. What have you done? 135? And we're making Megamoos, zinc finger fusion proteins. Ah, that's not good. Alright, so that's going. Good, I'm glad we checked on that. So this leaves the last of the last things. Oh, is this to make the Megamoos once it happens? Why are you stuck? Oh, he's on his way. Wait, he is stuck. Because that says come out when it should say moo. Okay, my fault. That's on me, frankly. Okay, fix that, fix that. Next question mark. We have to go look at cooling system. We're going to go in person because the personal touch is obviously what's needed right now, and you're just not going. And there's a huge backlog to be filled. You need advanced coding. Advanced coding is stuck. Is stuck on chitosan. Chitosan is stuck on propeptides. Propeptides are stuck on sponges. Sponges are recovering from Zogna bacteria. So it's going to be a bit. No, it's actually not going to be a long bit. This is about to wake up. Because we have now Zogna in more or less healthy amounts. And I should be seeing this entire thing bubbling. But I do not. Do I need to put more sprouts on the belt? Do they get consumed? Are these too slow? Alright, hold on a second. This is... Let us now ask the question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 18. 18 times 0.43. That's making near 8 sprouts a second. And this guy needs 0.22 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40. 0.22 times 40. So even if these guys were going full tilt, no regulation, they would just barely be enough. So what are we regulated at? Do I need to go higher than that? Due to the size of the belts? So enabled equals 1. Why aren't you going? Why aren't you going? Ah, this is where how many sprouts are put on the belt. It's so hard to go higher. Let's go 1500. Just half again of what we have right now. Maybe that'll be enough to get everything going, because the problem is that I've had so many situations where sponges have collapsed because of splitting sponges and then sponge decay. Wait, isn't there a better recipe for this? Yeah, why aren't we doing this? Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, does it not exist? Oh, that would explain it. That would explain why we weren't doing it. It doesn't actually exist. Here, let's go look at sponges. Maybe. We'll start making progress here again until the next thing breaks. This is just one sprout into... Oh, was that a turd recipe that I didn't get? No. Well, this isn't a... No, this is one sprout grows into 3 sponges. Okay, it's not... Okay, never mind. Got all excited over nothing. So there's... Yeah. I could always breed better sponges and then do this, but this is expensive, isn't it? Yeah, we're not spending a finger fusion protein on sponges. That would be a teensy little bit dumb. And the good news is plus 60%, so that's fine. So we should see more and more sprouts online of these systems online. I kind of feel like, how much Zogna are we using? 9 a second times 40. So 9 times 40, 360 Zogna a second. That's actually kind of substantial. Not sure what I should do about that. Alright, so that guy went and dumped. And we have 3 on the way, and 1's coming close. Maybe just everything is fine. Maybe I just say we no longer have a sponge problem. Can I just say that and have it be so? Does that make sense? Alright, we dumped off our sponges. Now we have sponges in stock. So, we should be making propeptides now, right? Right? The only question now is, we have pulled sponges back from the brink. but are we producing enough of them now? This uses 4 sponges a pop. Remember when we had dingrit spike problems here? Then we had sponge spike problems here. It's like it crashes one way and then the other and then over and over again. Alright, so this is on the way again. We're making chitosan again. Okay. Alright. I will try to keep a positive attitude as I get stuck into my 3rd round of chores for the day. So why aren't you going? Not that I'm arguing with this. What am I looking at here? Oh, this is supposed to be the guy. And this guy is doing what now? Are you like in the slow queue or something? Ah, you were. Alright, so they're waiting for that drop, and that drop just arrived. Okay, so it's being made. Maybe too slowly. Maybe there's further problems that need to be addressed, but it is being made. Are we actually getting more sponges working? It's so hard to say. Alright, we have to watch sponges again. And that's it. That's it. We've gone through all of our chores, and now it's end of episode. Alright, at least we're almost to utility science. And how are we on the... Yeah, we got plenty of pi... Yeah, lots of pi 4. We can get some neat pi 4 stuff if we want to. Probably should. Any pi 4 animal I should probably just flag in order to just start uplifting and to have their recipes. Let's go look here at the most highest of high-tech things available. And this is just not gone at all. And you have not gone because no quantum battery. And why no quantum battery? We already know the story. Because no cooling unit. Why no cooling unit? We have no cooling unit because we have no advanced coding. Why don't we have advanced coding? We don't have advanced coding because we have no chitosan. No chitosan because sponges, and we just fixed that. So that guy's coming. I really, really wish there was a better way to do this. Man, I'd kill for prod on this. I would... Oh, man. I would commit to many impure acts in order to give more... And here, I can biomass the chitosan if I just happen to have too much of it. It's like, wow. Isn't that just a thumb right in the eye? It can be filtered with tailings to lead or aluminum. That's just... Here, let's waste this incredibly valuable material. Just in case you're feeling like a complete and utter moron. Anyway, what are we doing here? Is this a problem? Kind of have a problematic amount of skin. Which means that alien bacteria should just be chugging every single day. All the time, full time. Yeah. Alien bacteria should just be going. These can be probably sped up now. Honestly, that's a really good use of skin, just in general. Speeding this up. Why are these... Oh, we need better bioreactors down here. I don't know. Now, the thing of it is, it's only going to get less and less. Why are we completely blocked? Explain yourself. Now we're mining lead out of this. Was it really so slow? Answer, yes. Okay, so that really was the answer. Slaughter a bunch of fish and pay tribute to Khorne. And with that, many of your problems will go away. And if we go look at copper one more time, copper problems solved. We go look at nickel. Nickel problems solved. We had a zinc problem briefly, but that's solved. All of that is taken care of. Super alloy not being made. And that is because we're out of... fuel rods. That guy's coming. And this guy's not coming. Is this being made, or are we just picking up all... Oh, do we have a problem? Uh-oh. I sense a problem, friends. I'm glad that's going. Where is the giant candy maker, and why aren't you going? You are going, giant candy maker. So, why is we not collecting more 239 in order to put it in more fuel cells? We are short on 239. Why is due? This takes 241. This takes 240. This takes americium. This makes more 239. And here is our lone 239 maker, or a destroyer, and it is not going. So that's good. So just little bits are floating by now and again. Are all particle accelerators just going? Yeah, these guys are spinning to win. There's no problem with that. Diamonds are full up. That's such a wonderful thing to see. Why are you stopped? Oh, did we run out of lithium peroxide or something? We have a hard time getting rid of it. No, it's going as fast as it can. Okay. Alright, so that's fine. I fully accept answer of we are going as fast as we can. And it doesn't have a huge chance of hitting 239 anyway. So, is there an actual problem here I need to address? Because if we're out of fuel rods, that's kind of a problem. Or we're low on fuel rods. And that's because every drip of 239 is now going into a fuel rod Mark 1. Oh, you need more graphite. And it doesn't really matter if these guys aren't Johnny on the spot with the materials, because then the 239 will just overflow, come down here, get scooped up by this guy, and then make it to the other maker where they do have graphite. So, fuel rod. Yeah, I have many questions about this. I don't hate it, that's for sure, but why would it ever just crash out on Well, this has to be graphite arriving. So this represents these guys eating all the 239. And this produces hot plutonium. And this produces 239. And it floats by as it can. And it makes more 239, it just floats away. It goes up again, and it goes around the carousel. Around and around. Maybe I need a better reactor. Can I make a better one of you? It says it's Mark 1. Oh, there it is. This thing, right? MOX nuclear reactor part 2. I can make this. Here, let's write that down. Mox Nuke Part 2? Question mark? Or Mark 2? Did I even... Maybe I can even just put this in right now. Oh, wait. You have it right here. And we just... It's not going. Why? You need lead Timmy. There's lead Timmy. There's lead Timmy. Oh, this is just pointing the wrong way. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Here, we can just pop this out and then go look at it. Extra bonus content, I suppose. Where you need this, right? There you go. See, look. There's your lead Timmy, and then this gets made, and then this will get made. And I'll go install that and see how it goes. Probably go a little bit faster. Maybe there'll be another bottleneck on the other side of it. I don't know. This is just a nuclear reactor, but I can just pick it up and turn it into a MOX nuclear reactor, right? There's no difference. Nuclear. So what's the difference here? This makes a MOX nuclear reactor Mark II, and that makes... Oh, it goes back and forth, back and forth. All right, got it. A little weird, but not the weirdest. So we will update this area, and hopefully it just makes twice as much material, which will make more fuel rods, right? And also more power. This is crafting speed 1. Why aren't you putting it down? Oh, you can't be upgraded? That's interesting. Oh, it's different looking. Oh, and it has different ins and outs. Oh, why? Why? Doesn't fit over each other. It's different. Why would they do that? No, serious question. This makes me angry. This is why it can't be cleanly upgraded and on the spot, because it has different ins and outs. I don't understand why they would do that. That's just dumb. Oh, and it's bigger. No, friends. That's obnoxious. That really is. I am having a strong negative reaction to interacting with this machine. This goes against rules I believe have been cleanly established. And you're crafting speed 2, of course you are. You're probably eating twice the... Here, hold on a second. How much are you eating? 9 a second. Wait a second. This eats less? No, really, this eats less? Huh. This consumption is less. So it has a hidden multiplier in it somewhere. So this is actually a very good building. Even if I'm filled with unquenchable rage looking at it and dealing with it. However, it looks like it's a very, very solid upgrade over its previous incarnation. Why are you doing this to me? It's going nowhere. That was doing nothing. Good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so there you go. And now we just got to get our product line out before it is too late. We'll see if anything else needs to be upgraded. I guess I'll look at it. Alright, so it's much faster. Oh, and you produce a lot of waste neutrons. Do I throttle my neutron maker? I do not. Well, that's a mistake. You go there. You go there. You don't do that. There. Alright, so there's some space. And they're all just neutrons, right? We don't care about their temperatures. Alright, then we can flush our neutrons. Then we get this out. And we get that in. Still, it's eating less than the other one did. That's kind of fantastic, honestly. Suddenly I'm not so upset that I'm using a different building. Anyway, this is making 20 of the good stuff a second. And this is eating 40 of that a second. Great. And that's making 8 a second of the purple powder. And this eats 8 a second. And it moves 8 a second of the bright red powder. And this eats more than that. So we should have doubled isotope production by this. Why does it look like we can't vent them properly? Oh, it's because this is going to stop soon. Okay, that makes sense. Problem is we're probably going to run out of lithium peroxide. Or maybe we won't. Or maybe we won't. Okay. I accept maybe we won't as well. I gotta stop. This is the end. We're way over time. I just have to call it. Chores day consumed all again. There was too much wrong in the factory. I had to put it right. Or put it different. Whichever way you want to look at it. This is a substantial upgrade, though. Kind of curious why this pressure is falling. Oh, it's because it's kept at that pressure. Got it. It's going to be not a problem, land. Oh, this eats 239. Oh. I mean, it's obviously going to be a... So, it's at 10,000 degrees Celsius. So what is that for? 250 divided by 9. That's good for 28 seconds of runtime. And this is 20 seconds. So this is good for 2 cycles, basically. And change. Almost 3 cycles. And that's 200 of that. And then it goes into 80 of that. And then it goes into 80 of this. And that goes into... So 240 of this is almost 5 cycles of this. Which is 239. So it's definitely a breeder right here. I don't have to worry about this being a problem. Because it doesn't matter. It's going to be fine. This certainly looks a lot busier. And I don't know what else there is to say. We need more graphite. We need more whales. Do I just add another whale here? This guy, have you gone? Oh, you did go and come back. So, I don't know. Maybe I have to monitor the situation. Good. Make a whole bunch of these guys. So that then you can go and dunk this, and then there's a whole line. Oh yeah, we have to watch this. We have to put this on a list. Mark 1 fuel rods. Right now we're big sad about all that. I guess I have to put in another one. This doesn't need to be like that. You could be like that. Skip ahead. I give you permission. Alright, one more whale, and we'll get out of here. Just one more turn, guys. One more turn, then everything will be okay. And you'll be, I don't know, 8 seconds. Go and do. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's wrap it up. I would say something foolish like I can't believe we just got sucked into another chore day, but, you know, it's par for the course. Chore day simply is. Chores are eternal. I can't even say we're making fantastic progress. It feels like we're just pushing this blob in the middle of the factory, going from one bottleneck to another, slowly dragging the bottlenecks higher and higher up the tech tree. You know, playing Factorio. Tech tree's tall now is the problem. Okay, and bop. There. Screenshot. All right. What have we done? I can hardly remember the first half of this episode. It was in the before time, in the early. And that's long ago now. I know we messed with copper, and we fixed the copper problem. We messed with lamps. We've been poking at nickel for many days. We wrangled borax and stone. I'm not sure what else we did in here. We upgraded the copper line. That's how we got the copper thing. The copper, molten copper line is no longer a problem. We've been slowly fighting with the new AUG creation / destruction area, and then fighting the products of our cleverness, trying to get these vented out. We found a real weird venting priority problem between tholins and chlorine from guts, and hopefully we worked that out. What else? We fixed Ultramoos. May we be blessed with their presence soon. And then after that, I'm not actually sure what else I could say I did. I know I was running lines. We did all sorts of stuff with blood vents around. Between the blood vent and the fish oil vent, we are now just swimming in various body parts. We're turning some of them into xenogenic cells over here. Probably not enough. Probably we're going to have to add in another one, and it's probably going to be skin, but that's fine. That is not a problem. We have a true bounty of animal parts right now. So what else? The last thing we did is we messed with the candy factory over here in plutonium processing. And we introduced a level 2 reactor, which was both really good and really enraging. Don't know how else to talk about it. But I think the factory is definitely in a better place with it where it is. So I think that's about it. I think we're still chasing the same bottlenecks. It's astonishing. We messed with sponges. We tweaked that. And so maybe chitosan will be going again. So maybe advanced coating. The entire factory revolves around the advanced coating stack. I really wish there was a better way to do this, because we need more and more and more and more and more and more and more. And I'm not sure. The recipes aren't keeping up. Anyway, we're going to continue focusing on that. I had plans for it. Oh, we'll have to check out zinc acetate. Figure out if that is actually enough to keep this going or not. We might have to make local zinc acetate down here, which I will absolutely do. Anyway, this has been a long episode. I am now done. Next time, I swear I'm going to make forward progress. But right now, I'm out. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.